friends, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking into our current intentions and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is from the Awaken Tarot and pile number two is the Good Karma Tarot. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today. But I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading. So just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi Pile 1, for those of you who chose the Awaken Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies, so close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty. Pile 1's person's current intentions. Pile 1's current intentions. We have the Page of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Okay, I've also got your oracle cards over here. So we have Wild, Vulnerability, Practicality. Okay. It looks like things are actually going pretty well between the two of you. If there has been maybe conflict in the past, your person's looking to smoothen things out. And for some of you, I am also seeing that things have actually been going pretty well. Even if there have been minor bumps, it looks like both of you have been able to overcome those bumps on the road. This seems to be fairly new energy coming through, Pile 1. So either your energy, either the energy of the connection feels new, or it's a reconciliation, or it could be that maybe both of you are actually just starting on this connection. Maybe you're not really, how do I say this? You're still in the honeymoon phase. It doesn't matter the time, but maybe you're still in that phase where there have been minor bumps starting to show up, but you have been able to overcome that. Your person's current intentions for this connection, and you as an extension of that, is to keep working through the bumps that are going to be appearing. So it looks like your person's approaching this connection with a more logical perspective. Like they are aware that it's not going to be, you know, just a bed of roses. There are going to be, you know, problems that are going to come up. There are going to be situations where both of you might have conflicting opinions, so on and so forth. Whatever the situations that are going to arise, your person's a little bit more of the futuristic thinking right now. They're confident that both of you will be able to work through it, and they're confident because they are feeling confident about themselves. So their current intentions are to make sure that they keep building their confidence in terms of acknowledging that yes, it's not going to be smooth, but we're going to make it through whatever. I mean, we're going to make it through whatever is coming our way. And the reason for that is your person does see a long-term future with respect to this connection, Pile 1. And because they feel that resonance with you, they feel that this is going to, you know, kind of last a long time. They also understand that because they feel that way, they also understand that there might be a lot of early matters that might come between the two of you, which they're very, very confident things are going to go in the favor of both of you because your person will be working on it. So a little bit of your person taking charge, very much in their masculine energies. Gender doesn't matter, but it's the energy that your person feels inclined to step into. They seem to be in a very problem solving and a very, very logical, we have practicality coming up, and it totally aligns with your reading as well. So that's that inner feeling where they know that yes, this connection is meant to be, but there's also work that will have to be done every now and then, and there are going to be problems that come up, and it looks like your person is very, very optimistic. Either your person is aware of the problems that are going to come up in the future, or it's just a general feeling that they have. It's one of the two. For some of you, I am seeing that maybe your person is aware that maybe there's going to be long distance soon, or maybe there's a career change on their end and it's going to affect the two of you, or maybe there are going to be external influences that your person is already aware of. But for others of you, I am feeling that it could just be a general feeling that, yeah, whatever comes our way, we're going to handle it. That's more of the energy that's coming through, and it seems to be their current intentions. Their current intentions are to keep things going between the two of you right now. It looks like things are very lovey-dovey. It looks like there's a very, very positive vibe between the two of you. I think that both of you are, I can see like late night texting, very romantic conversations between the two of you, and the energy between the two of you, it feels very cute, very new. Even though you could have been in this energy for quite some time, your person recognizes that it really is bringing out the romantic side to them, even though they seem to be taking a more logical and practical approach to the future of your connection. But right now it's kind of like they're tapping into the romantic side of them, and you're the one who's helping them access that part of them. And with Wild coming out, I feel like your person at one point might not have been completely open to this connection, or your person might have thought that they're going to handle it on their own. It's also possible that your person might have thought, okay, any problem that comes, I'm going to handle it. But now I think that there is a shift in your person's understanding that they can't be a lone wolf in all this. They have to take your help, they have to take your support, they have to lean on you, and it's both of you working towards whatever the problem is, or looking to find a solution. So a little bit of that coming through, though the energy is not too particular onto that, but it's more about how are we going to work through this. But I have to feel stable within myself, and I have to feel confident within myself for me to be able to work with my person, and that's you, Pawan, on this connection. But very confident, I will tell you, like either this is towards the end of them working on their confidence, or your person is just inherently confident about this connection. I am getting very, very strong energies where they just know, that's more of their current intentions. They just know. And they also want to keep, understanding you. They want to keep kind of opening up more to you as time passes as well. And they also understand that through opening up with each other, more things are going to come to the surface, and they're confident that both of you are going to work through it. So their current intentions are to keep the current dynamic of the connection, but also understanding that things will slowly shift over time, and they're ready to tackle that. They're also ready in case there are external influences that might affect your connection. They're ready to kind of fight it. They're ready to work through whatever problems are going to be coming your way. That seems to be more of their energy right now. Yes, I'm not surprised with Lovers coming out. Hold on, let me actually cover this because of some policies over here on the internet. Okay. Yeah, yes, I'm not surprised. I think that your person does feel like there's something meant to be between the two of you, but at the same time, your person's being very practical about the situation. Like, it's one thing that they feel this resonance, but they also understand that this is going to take work on both of your ends, It's not going to be, just a bed of roses. And yes, for things to move forward between the two of you, there needs to be active steps that both of you are taking. And it looks like your person's very, very confident, and their confidence is coming through a lot. So despite how vulnerable this connection makes them feel, they're confident that that vulnerability is going to give them the strength to move things forward between the two of you, and also to tackle any unforeseen or seen circumstances that might be kind of blocking your connection in the future. Yes, your person's very determined, a very logical perspective. I am getting that. I mean, I did get practicality, but I was also tapping into very logical, kind of like, all right, if if we do this and this, then it should be so and so. So their current intentions, you know, for some of you, like, I'll give you an example of what I meant, because I think that that was a little bit up in the air. But it could be, you know, okay, let's, if you both are living together, all right, let's do a weekly check-in with each other, like a review. If both of you are, you know, maybe sharing your groceries together, you know, maybe both of you need to share your responsibilities. So there's like a weekly check-in with each other at the end of the week. These are practical solutions to help solve the problems that might come up in the future between the two of you, you know, to increase the coordination between the two of you, basically to sort out the earthy matters. Even though there is a deep resonance between the two of you, your person understands that that can't be the way that the connection moves. Yes, there's always going to be that energy between the two of you, but there are also like practical matters to deal with, and it looks like your person's coming up with practical solutions. So maybe date night every, you know, 3-4 weeks, so that both of you keep the romance alive, you know, those kinds of things. Maybe keeping one adventure per month, one experience, one new experience for both of you, you know, just setting goals like that, setting systems like that to help both of you. That seems to be where their mind is at and their current intentions for this connection. I gotta say, your person is very, very long-term oriented about this connection, and they're also very, very confident that whatever it is, both of you will be able to find a solution, both of you will be able to work it out, all right? So stability is very, very important to your person, and they're confident that this connection is actually, like, both of you are building a very, very stable foundation with each other right now. So let's get into one message or advice for you. Let's see what wants to come through. All right, so with the star coming out for you as advice, balance, you know. I think that your person has a tendency, like, as much as you are able to help them access the emotions, it looks like your person might sometimes lean a little bit too much on the practical matters, on the earthy matters. So it might be up to you to bring that balance in this connection, you know, a healthy balance between, you know, the love that exists between the two of you, the energy that exists between the two of you. And if your person's taking more of the masculine energy in this connection, it might be onto you to take up more of the feminine energy, where you're protecting the connection on a more spiritual realm. You're protecting the energy of your connection, whereas your person might be protecting more of the practical matters surrounding your connection. So it looks like there needs to be a balance between the two of you. I feel that both of you are going to be able to do it, but it's just maybe a little bit more of an intentional effort on your end, because I think that your person might kind of lean a little bit more towards the practical side, towards the more logical side, and you might have to kind of bring that shift in your person, kind of tread, I guess I would say, the middle ground. Yes, it might be onto you to find that middle ground so that both of you can feel comfortable, because sometimes, you know, you can't predict everything that's going to happen, right? And sometimes you have to go with the flow as well. So that might be the energy that you need to contribute to this connection, while your person prepares for every other possibility of what could happen. All right, Part 1, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that I send in, the page ads. And those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pile 1, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi Pile 2, for those of you who chose the Good Karma Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies, so close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty. Current intentions of Pawan's person, please. Current intentions of Pawan's person, please. Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords, Five of Coins. I am also going to get your oracle cards. We have innovation, we have control, we have revelation. Yes, I did get revelation. So the thing is, even though I didn't intend this to be a no contact and or separation reading, there seems to be some kind of a no contact situation going on. So maybe there was an argument and both of you decided to kind of take some time apart just to cool down, just to breathe out, or this could actually be a no contact situation as well. The common theme for all of you is that your person is having very big realizations about this connection. It looks like they might have been very misguided about this connection, in the sense that your person might not have been completely honest about their feelings with respect to this connection. They might not have been very honest about what they were thinking, what they were feeling, how they wanted this connection to go. And I feel like they held back a lot of it because they wanted to be in control of the situation. I think that your person felt that if you knew what was going on in their thoughts or in their heart, then you would have some kind of control over them. And I say that with quotes as well. I think that your person might have acted in a way that tried to hold on to the control, but by doing so, I think that your person has hurt you, and they've kind of in that desire to not lose control. It's possible that your person might have acted in a way that was very secretive, very just not really being upfront or honest with you, which they're realizing in this period of silence. There's definitely silence between the two of you right now. In this period of silence, your person's kind of looking back and looking at the times when they could have shared their thoughts. They could have done something. They could have maybe not completely let loose, but at least to an extent where you could have understood what they were thinking or feeling. And your person's also understanding that by trying to be so much in control of the situation, they've ended up alone. They've ended up by themselves, and it is very, very cold without you over there. And that seems to be one of the biggest realizations that's coming through. Their current intentions at this point in time is to kind of look deeper into why they have this tendency to not show their feelings or their thoughts and just kind of keep it to themselves. It's more of understanding why they are the way that they are. There is communication coming through. I do feel that energy with your pile as well, but more so right now, it's more about understanding themselves, why they are the way that they are, how to work on that, how to be a little bit more intentional about opening up to this connection, and then to communicate that with you. So the first is a little bit more internal, and then it's more about how do they show you all of these feelings that they have about this connection, their thoughts. It's also possible that your person might have felt you might not have been accepting of their thoughts or their connection. So it might be a little bit more of their past experiences coming through, where somebody might have berated them for feeling a certain way, their thoughts, or your person might have seen another significant connection in their life where the two people, one was very, very open with their feelings, and it ended up being that the other person manipulated them because of how open they were. These are certain situations that are actually playing in my mind right now. So it's possible that your person might have either experienced or seen connections where that taught them they shouldn't be so open with their feelings, and they should keep it all within themselves, lest they get played, or lest something the other person takes advantage of them. But now they're realizing that by doing so, they're actually being so alone that they can't do anything about it. They're not with anyone. They've lost the person who actually did care about them. And yes, they've come to a point where there's no one to take advantage of them because there's no one around them, but at the same time they're feeling lonely. And it is through this loneliness that they're realizing that maybe it's possible they might have made a mistake. I am seeing two swords on the floor, so it's I don't see this person completely opening up, Paltu, but I am seeing them make an effort, and that seems to be their current intentions. They are going to slowly start opening up bit by bit, and they will communicate that with you once they've kind of worked it out within themselves. But it's going to be a process for them. So it's going to be one by one. It's not going to be all at once, all right? And I did get that energy. Your person seems to be seems to be taking responsibility for what went wrong on their end. They seem to understand that there might have been past experiences that are actually hindering their path forward with you, and they seem to be confident to take that responsibility and to work on themselves. So current intentions seem to be a little bit more them focused, which is, I feel, healthy, which is aligned, but there's also an intention to communicate that with you, to tell you the truth that they've been understanding about this connection, about themselves, and more importantly, why they are the way that they are, and how can they show up in a way that is more aligned to what they feel about this connection. Yeah, Five of Wands. So this could be conflict between the two of you, but I actually feel for all of you, common theme for all of you is that there's a lot of internal struggle that is going on within your person at this point in time where, you know, like I said, I think that their past experiences might have taught them something, but they're going back and reflecting, and they might be now taking the time to reframe the narrative, the conclusion that they've drawn from those experiences that they might have been through that really hurt them in the past, or what they watched and then they kind of gained that conclusion based on the fear that was induced to them after watching the relationship or how it turned out. So your person's understanding that they can't be in this thought process of constantly being deceptive, not showing completely what they're feeling, saying one thing and doing another, or feeling something else but saying something else. You know, they're realizing that this contradiction within themselves as well and in how they're showing up, it's causing them to lose you, and that itself seems to be hurting them a lot. That seems to be what is triggering this realization within them as well. So I do want to say though, as like a neutral party reading, this is still a work in progress, Paltu, but there is a lot of intentional effort coming through from your person to work on themselves, all right? Let me get you one advice. One advice for this situation. One advice. The way that I see it, as much as you know that this person is transforming, they are working on themselves, there needs to be clarity on your end about what you wish to accept from this connection, or what you will not accept, more importantly, from this connection and from this person. I am also seeing that how do I explain this? Hold on. The way that I'm seeing this is if it feels misaligned from the start, all right? The misalignment only grows over time. How to, all right? And recognizing the misalignment during the initial stages just makes things a little bit easier for you to align back again. So whether it is misalignment with respect to this connection or misalignment in the connection, maybe certain aspects of this person's behavior, letting them know when it is misaligned, that might be onto you. That might be a little bit more of your responsibility, because the more you continue going down the path, even though you feel that misalignment. It actually keeps going wider. Hold on, let me show it to you. That's the message that's coming through for me. So even though over here the distance between the two lines seems to be pretty small over here at this point, it grows, you know. It's the same angle, but the distance grows between the perpendicular distance, I guess I would want to say. It grows between the two of them, and that is how it is with misalignment as well. It's the same with alignment as well. So recognize misalignment at the first step, all right, or at the initial stages. That's just usually an easier, it's not like you can't align at a later stage, it's just more difficult. So the minute you feel misalignment, walk away or try to bring it into alignment. That might be your responsibility. That might be onto you with respect to this connection. All right, Pal 2? That brings me to the end of this reading. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy. And I'm really, really grateful for it. Pal 2, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.